So, like I said in my last video, the Hub Network was definitely a huge part of my childhood, even if it didn't leave as big of a mark as the other networks such as PBS Kids, Sprout, Disney Junior, and Nick Jr. Regardless, one of my favorite shows to watch on the Hub Network was a show called Animal Mechanicals. Okay, so I'm still wearing my Santa hat, and I forgot my Christmas lights to put on. Now, like, one's asymmetrical, so, like, it's not, like, perfect anymore. But I don't care, to be honest. I'm keeping it consistent with my Santa hat, but not with the Christmas lights. Okay, but anyway, really quick before this video starts, be sure to like and subscribe, and check out what's on the straw poll. Check out my DeviantArt and my Twitter, which are in the description. And please share this video with your friends so I can get to 1,000 subscribers. And, let's go. So, Animal Mechanicals was a French-Canadian CGI animated show, and it was produced by Wild Brain Studios. Technically, the show is pure Canadian, but there's actually, in fact, a French-Canadian dubbed version called Les Super Mechanemaux. I'm 100% pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry, French viewers watching this. I'm terribly sorry. What can I do to make it up to you? Am I right? The show was about five kind of robotic animals who go on missions on the floating islands surrounding their home base. I know it's weird, and can transform themselves into a vehicle animal hybrid, sort of like Jungle Junction, but like it's not like the default thing. They have to there's like a whole transformation sequence. So the characters include Rex, who is a small Tyrannosaurus Rex, who is voiced by the Animal Planet wildlife expert Jim Fowler, and can transform into a combination of a truck, a forklift, a tractor, and an excavator. And he also really likes food a lot. I believe there was like an episode where he tried really hard to resist his urges not to eat some corn on one of the missions. It sounds weird, I know. Also, Rex is very strong. If the name didn't already strike even already implied that he's really strong. There was also Unicorn, who is a unicorn. Basically, their names are whatever, or basically their names are whatever animal they currently are. And yeah, anyway, Unicorn can transform into a small hovering vehicle and has a horn that can blink like a beacon, do magic, and throw lightning. What is Milo Pony? Then there's Komodo, my favorite animal mechanical, who is a bipedal Komodo dragon who can morph his tail into either a wrench, a saw, a hammer, a screwdriver, a teddy bear, a rubber duck, and a sandwich. Yeah, most of the time, during his transformation sequences, he has to, cycle through his tail, everything, before, he can get the right tool he needs. It's basically like a running gag in, the show. He's also the comic relief character and is really smart and kind of a nerd. Hey, just like me. And then there is also Mouse, who is a mouse who can transform into a small aerodynamic car. She's also, in my opinion, the nicest of all the animal mechanicals. Just watch any episode with her in it, and then you'll see what I mean. And lastly, there's Sasquatch, which, let me tell you, looks absolutely nothing like Bigfoot, if I'm being honest. He's just a blue round guy who he looks nothing like a Bigfoot. That makes no sense. What were they thinking? They should have called him Blueberry. He can, so basically his power is that he can stretch from island to island, if I recall correctly. I also really like his voice. In fact, he's voiced by Australian Vice Admiral Ian McDougall. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing his name incorrectly. It just sounds very professional, if anything, his voice, He probably has the best voice out of all the characters. That's probably controversial, but it's Animal Mechanicals. Who really cares? There's also Island Owl, who was a completely useless character because Island Owl doesn't do anything other than give the Animal Mechanicals the information about what their mission is for the day. To be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of her as a kid. I kind of found her to be a pointless, filler-heavy character. Okay, so another thing I like about Animal Mechanicals besides the characters is that I kind of like the aesthetic of the show. The animation isn't the greatest, if I'm saying anything, but I kind of like how all the animals can how all the islands can connect via connectable Hot Wheels track slide or whatever the thing is, and every island is kind of made up of small blocks, puzzle pieces, or cogs. Those little gears that when you rotate one, it rotates the other. Kind of like a sort of like a chain reaction. So another thing about it is that I kind of like some of the names the writers gave the islands that the animal mechanicals were traveled to. Like every episode would like say would like be the name of the island the animal mechanicals visit. Like there's Bunny Boomer Island, Beetle Buggy Island, Jigsaw Shark Puzzle, Giraffe Crane Island, Hippo Hovercraft Island, Balloon Volcano Island, Flying Glitter Island. The point is these island names are pretty obscure, but they're pretty entertaining if I'm saying anything. And that's all you need to know about Animal Mechanicals. I rewatched the first episode to get some more information and like to make the script all foolproof and stuff. And the show was a lot better when I was a kid. It's not as bad. It gets a 5 out of 5 for the Hub Network. It's just now that I'm a teenager, I'm 14 now. Like, haha, it was my birthday like 2 weeks ago actually. It's just like it's kind of cringy to watch now that I'm kind of older, but I still really love the show. Like, never forget it. Never like stop enjoying it. Okay, so I will never forget the Hub Network. Some of my all-time favorite young kid shows came from that network, and I never would have discovered my love for them if the Hub Network never existed. Regardless if it didn't leave a big impact with the amount of shows on it, I still really enjoyed the Hub Network being around during its time. Even though it's not as good, I still enjoyed that Discovery Family is still rerunning some of the shows from the Hub Network. So, as you all know, today is New Year's Eve. So, all I have to say is that 2021 was like the first official year where like I actually had like I had like a specific upload schedule and I kept it really consistent. And like this is my first year where like I actually stuck to like YouTube like full time and then like take breaks and then like you usually go on hiatus or like anything like in 2020 like half of the year I took a big long hiatus, then I return for the rest of the year, and now 2021 is like I'm getting back to form and like keeping videos consistent like twice a week. I do it twice a week now. And also I'll let you guys know in the podcast recording studio the next one, but I'm gonna be changing up the upload schedule a little bit. So anyway, it's time for that big speech where I'm talking about what my life was like in 2021. Alright, so thank you guys for watching the last video of 2021. It's been a semi-turbulent ride with the whole new C virus variant and other things. But love it or hate it, 2021 was was the year for my channel. I created 2 new series that all of you love the heck out of. I'm talking about Create Dynamacy and Scanner Spotlight. I made a new Twitter account and got a DeviantArt and made a DeviantArt account, and that was all really cool. You guys seem to really like those, even though I don't think a lot of you checked them out, but okay. I also uploaded one of my most popular videos on the channel about my Pokemon anime journey tag. It's still getting views to this day, and that's insane. And also, my videos recently became very popular now. I've seen some of them rank up to over 30 views, and I almost get 100 views per month now. If this keeps up, there's no doubt you'll one day reach 1,000 subscribers. And I thank you guys for being consistent and watching all my stuff. It's been a wild ride in 2021, but it's also been a very fun one. Be sure to like and subscribe, and check out Puzzle and Straw Poll, check out my DeviantArt and my Twitter in the description, and please share it with your friends. I will see you guys next year.